The first P stands for process. The great sellers and sales organizations that I work with treat the sales process with as much care, dedication, and focus as they treat their engineering processes and as they treat their financial processes. I'm not talking about top-heavy decks of PowerPoint slides and expensive chest-thumping demos. No, I'm talking about the sales processes that help us navigate confusing client and agency hierarchies, that help us differentiate important customer input from false objections. A friend asked me the other day, he said, so what matters most, hiring the right people or having a great process? And I said, hands down, a great process. Because a great process can take average sellers and make them perform, and a crappy process can take the very best salespeople and completely gut and disempower them. Simple, elegant process is the foundation on which we'll build the immediate future of our businesses. The next P stands for practice. Practice is the hard work that we must do culturally to prepare for meaningful customer conversations. It's not about rehearsing your lines. It's learning marketer issues and logically attaching them to our media and tech offerings in advance. It's the work we do when we're not on in front of the client. More importantly, it's about managers working directly and consistently with sellers to anticipate client meetings. Historically, we're an organization and a culture that focuses on the games and very little on the practices. And I think that's got to change. The next P might sound a little bit strange. The next P is pathos, the Greek term for emotion. Culturally, we are a generation of technical product describers, and it can all get a little dry. I believe there's a business narrative in the middle of every great sale, a narrative that includes vital business outcomes, a ticking clock, a missing group of consumers, a great deal of money at risk, and loads and loads and loads of drama. Culturally, we need to get better at telling those stories. Without them, our products and solutions have no context, no urgency, no stakes. Without pathos, we're just selling vitamins when we should really be selling painkillers. And the fourth and final P is point of view, but it could just as easily stand for position, as in take a position. For 20 years, we've asked our customers to tell us their needs. We've dutifully filled out their RFPs and contorted ourselves to their shifting standards of what's meaningful and important in the moment. But the great sales leaders know that action forms around a point of view, and their sales cultures form around a point of view as well. The authors of the Challenger Sale have said that the biggest problem most customers have is that they don't really know what their problems are. I believe it's time for us to start telling them. As a wise sales manager of mine once said, if you ask your customer what he needs and then give him that, shame on you. Because your customer doesn't know what's possible, and you do. Excellence is going to mean that it's time we start to lead the conversation. And I fundamentally believe that most customers, at the end of the day, want to be led into this new age.